Greetings, River Road Church. In preparation for gathering for in-person worship, the Reentry Task Force and I want to provide you some information regarding the process we'll take in order to provide a safe and orderly return to in-person worship. Please know that as conditions change, we may need to amend this process as we go forward. Please watch to the end of the video, and I promise I'll make this as brief as possible. On Monday mornings, you will receive by email a form which will allow you to reserve a spot at the in-person worship gathering. And we need to hear from you by Friday at noon so that we can make adequate preparations. Based upon the layout of the sanctuary, reservations will be required, and frankly, they will have to be limited because we cannot accommodate a full congregation at this time. We are asking everyone to park in the south lot, that is the lot across River Road from the sanctuary, and you will use this entrance. The accessible entrance is to my left. There will be a ramp there. If you are unable to navigate a ramp, please note that on your reservation form, and we will make preparations to meet you at the back entrance near the preschool entrance so that you can use the elevator there. Masks are required for entry into River Road Church for all persons aged 3 and older. Masks must be worn over the nose and the mouth and must remain in place throughout your time in this building and during the duration of worship. So once you come into the narthex, an usher will be here to greet you and will point you to one of the 3 entrances into the sanctuary. Once you are inside the sanctuary, another usher will direct you to a pew to sit in. Pews will be filled from the front to the back so as to limit our crossing over one another here in the sanctuary. Seating will be done in sections and by household. Also, and I know everyone has their favorite seat here in the sanctuary, but please, we ask you to sit where the usher will direct you. Seating in the sanctuary has been spaced out 6 feet in all directions. That means some of the sections here in the sanctuary have had to be taped off, and no one will be allowed to sit there. The ushers will not hand you anything on your way into the sanctuary. Instead, you will find in each pew a bulletin and a note card which we ask you to fill out, recording your presence here among us. We also think it's important to note that this worship service may feel a bit different from our normal River Road worship services. For safety reasons, there will be no congregational singing or spoken responses. These will be led by the ministers or the soloists. And for now, worship services will be limited to 45 minutes. When we dismiss from the sanctuary, dismissal will be from the back to the front, again, to limit crossing over one another here in this sanctuary. And please, we ask you not to linger in this sanctuary. I know you miss one another, and your desire for fellowship warms your pastor's heart. But for everyone's sake, I kindly ask you to exit the sanctuary as quickly and orderly as possible, following the usher's instructions. Dear friends, we thank you in advance for your assistance in helping this to be as safe and orderly a process as possible. God bless you.